Mhm. It's fine. I need to ask you to come in.
I will come.
Mhm.
It's coming. I just have a. Fill பண்ணுவா 7:30 start பண்ணுவோம்.
Oh, ask you to come in.
I will come. It's coming. I just have a.
Other people so amused, right?
Adults or about the amused adults or about the
No, like it's really.
yeah.
People never. I have been so amused. I don't think.
Maybe most of them are COVID. I mean, that's the COVID.
No, they don't. People are laughing when I don't understand.
Yeah.
They're all laughing.
Don't worry.
No, I'm not worried.
Cool. Some amount of anxiety with performance.
It's not even anxiety, it's just fun.
But I'm anxious. I kind of like.
No, don't. It's fine.
From where will Gopal sir be reading it out? We will also reading it out.
Mhm.
It will be here, no? Don't put it there. Huh?
When will we
Afternoon, let it be here, no? I mean, it's like visible to them. Put your phone silent and all.
silent?
You announce rights, how to announce it?
Announcement.
Let it leave it, let it end it here.
Thank you everybody for joining us. Look at everybody. For lunch. So please disperse for lunch. For lunch. So please disperse for lunch or please join us outside for lunch. Thank you.
Everyone, we will now break for lunch.
There are two people are here.
Hmm?
People are here.
Hmm.
All okay?
Yeah, cool. Hey, huh? Good. Good.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Tiruchirappalli,
And I am Akash Tangaraj.
and it gives us immense pleasure to welcome you to the 12th Foundation Day celebration of the Indian Institute of Management, Tiruchirappalli. We would like to take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome to the dignitaries, our respected faculty, staff, students, and alumni that have taken the time to join us today.
We would now like to request our director to present a bouquet to our chief guest. We would now like to request our chairman to present the bouquet to our chief guest. Thank you, sirs. Before we begin the program, students are requested to kindly switch off their mobile phones for the length of the ceremony. We thank you for your cooperation and understanding.
Light is considered as a symbol of auspiciousness, prosperity, and abundance. Light brings brightness with it and the promise of better times ahead. Light illuminates, light resplends. We would like to invite all the dignitaries to please join us in inaugurating the ceremony with the invocation and the lighting of the lamp. We request the attendees to please rise for the invocation.
तुषारहार धवल या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या या तुषारहार या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डिता या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिर्देव सदा वन्दिता सरस्वती भगवती
Thank you, sirs. And now, dear attendees, It is with great pleasure that we play a video presentation outlining the journey of our illustrious institution from its humble beginning to the heights it has reached now.
IIM Trichy began its journey in the NIT Trichy campus, where it welcomed its first batch of students. The foundation stone was laid by Sri Kapil Sibal. And here's a glimpse of the decade gone by at our prestigious institute.
We would now like to invite Dr. Pawan Kumar Singh, Director, Indian Institute of Management, Tiruchirappalli. Previously, Sir has served as the Director of the Management Development Institute, Gurgaon, the Director in charge of the Indian Institute of Management, Indore, and the Chairperson of the Academic Committee of IIM Sambalpur. Sir is a PhD in Management with a post-graduation in Economics, as well as in Personnel Management and Industrial Relations. He has guided research, provided consultancy, and trained personnel of all levels from various professions like management, engineering, medicine, defense services, bureaucracy, and science, among others. A champion of women's rights, Dr. Singh is published with books in various languages. Along with this, he has also published research articles and has presented various academic papers in national and international seminars. We would now request Sir to address the gathering. Please, sir.
Thank you. Our dear Honorable Chief Guest of the Foundation Day function, Shri K. Vinayak Murthy ji, you are coming to this campus first time. We seek your well wishes and most welcome, grand welcome to you in this campus. Please. The Chairman of the Board of Governors of IIM Tiruchirappalli, Shri Jalas Daniji, who is steering the leadership of this institution at board level. We are highly thankful to you, sir, for your kind presence here. Most welcome, sir. Our Honorable Board Member, Dr. Alka Mittal ji, the former CEO of ONGC, your benign presence here. We are highly delighted having you amongst us. Dear Gurujan, all dear faculty colleagues, dear all officers and staff of the institution who are the backbone of the entire, let us say, functioning of this institution, very dear students, and all guests, ladies and gentlemen. If you ask me to summarize why we are here today in most laconic way, I would only say, not even a sentence, only two words. One is gratitude and second is energy. We are here to pay gratitude to those who have been the cornerstone of the institute. And today also they are there. Gratitude. And second, we are here to celebrate our Foundation Day to get next level of energy, fully bubbling with energy. Only for these two words, I'm here. We are here. This is my feeling. Our honorable guest and also chief guest and honorable chairman would also add many things. But this is how I understand that only around two words, actually entire function is rotating. Now come towards gratitude. A person without gratitude is not a person. Forget about being a human being. I'm not a creature. I'm worthless if I don't have any sense of gratitude. Any person visiting IIM Tiruchirappalli campus, and this is 12th Foundation Day, we have seen our journey. We are maturing. We are becoming young. Anyone visiting this campus has praised for our infrastructure, the beauty, the way students, they might have seen cohort of students also, the way you conduct yourself, everything is praiseworthy. Visibles are praiseworthy. But while having the vision of visible, we should not forget the invisible. That is foundation. Foundation of the infrastructure of this 173-acre campus is not visible. Foundation of this room, which we call as CR05, is not visible. But please remember, foundation can be without ceiling. Ceiling cannot be without foundation. Today, If you want to clap, please. See, it feels good, no? When you speak, somebody claps. Please remember again, I'm repeating, there can be foundation without ceiling. In Hindi, we say foundation ceiling का मोहताज नहीं होता, और ceiling foundation का मोहताज होता है. मोहताज means looking forward to. Without foundation, ceiling cannot. Today you are successful. You take a survey whether students getting admission in IIM Tiruchirappalli will be called as successful or not. You will be in the top bracket of successful, and tomorrow you will be more successful. But never forget those who have been the building blocks, the bricks by bricks they have created your foundation. Never forget them. And here comes the role of mother. Mother is the first entity in this world who is the foundation. And foundation has been praised in Bhagavad Gita. It has been said, Adhishthanam tatha karta, karanam cha prathak vidham. We talk about technology. Technology is improving, and actually now, I find personally, technology is running more faster than managerial model. So managers are trying to actually fit into the model so that we can become more kind of techno-savvy, techno-oriented manager, techno-manager. Technology is moving faster. But Bhagavad Gita says it comes third. There's a ranking. Adhishthanam, tathakarta, karanam cha prathak vidham. Karanam means upakaranam. We should salute to engineers who have given upkaran to this world. They have given wheel, they have given lever. Lever can move mountain, and hand is small. But all your instruments, what engineers do, engineers extend your arms and they equip you with instruments. But before that comes the person who is using that equipment. Never fragment your personality. Use technology, never fragment your personality. Be integrated one. But before that, the first point is Adhishthanam. This is 14th sloka of 18th chapter. Adhishthanam means base. Without base, nothing can exist. You cannot exist without physical body. You may say, I am not a physical body. Suppose you have read a book of Adi Shankaracharya. I am not a physical body. I am Atma. But bhai, for this life to continue, this Atma needs a vehicle, and that is physical body. So take a good care of your body. The physical body is your base. Mother is your base. Your primary school teachers have been the base. So if you go on counting, sometime you should meditate upon a view passing inside your mental frame who have helped me in the life. That we may call as gratitude meditation. You should do it. But we are here also for re-energizing ourselves. And who gets re-energized? Who gets re-energized? Somebody may say you are a good person and you get energized because you get motivation. Fine. But we should search some inner source of motivation that never gets dried up. Motivation words used by others for you is like seasonal river. After rainy season, river will be dried up. But if you have searched a source inside, what can motivate me, what can keep me energized, that will never be dried up. That is perennial river, not seasonal river. So if seasonal river is around, have gratitude, but search for that perennial river. And let me tell you two things only. Nobody can demotivate you without your permission. Nobody can sag your energy without your permission. Nobody can disrespect you without your permission. If somebody disrespects you, you may say, I do not stand disrespected. Nobody can disrespect you. Nobody can demotivate you without your permission. So, you are very liberal in giving such uncalled for permission. And that's why you will find you can be energized unconditionally. Unconditionally. This is the first point. Find inner source. And secondly, you will find in your professional work, as you grow senior, your authority increases, but responsibility increases many-fold compared to authority. So as you grow senior, your authority-responsibility ratio becomes unfavorable. You are junior, your authority-responsibility ratio is more favorable. When you are senior, it is unfavorable. You have to search for another source of power. And that power is personal power. And only one source I will say, and then I will vacate this place, that for personal power, if you have no X to grind, If you have no personal agenda in anything, you will find that enormous power is coming to you because you have no X to grin. When you will become CEO, when you will become, and we have, Jarasdani ji has led very big company and still he is leading. And you see, Dr. Alka Mittal ji is with us. ONGC, हम लोग सपने की तरह देखते हैं, ONGC, 4 word को एक साथ, and former CEO is here. They know everything and they have seen all the kinds of, let us say, challenges they have faced, but challenges rub you and they make you more shining. So let us conclude, let me conclude by saying that gratitude and re-energizing, these are 2 formula for which we are here. And we pray to God let all our students grow day by day in their own, let us say, endeavor for knowledge and for their career. And may God be blissful for entire IIM Tiruchirappalli community. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your words of wisdom.
We would like to invite Mr. Jalad Dani, Chairman, Board of Governors, IIM Trichy. Mr. Jalad Dani is the co-promoter of Asian Paint and has served the company for over 2 decades in various capacities. He is also a member of the National Skill Development Agency. He is also part of the Pradhan Mantri Kaushalya Vikas Yojana Steering Committee, both of which function under the Government of India's Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. He is also a member of the Steering Committee of Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade and Brand India Cell of Ministry of Commerce and Industry. And he is also a member of the Advisory Committee of Fit India, chaired by Union Minister for Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports. He also serves as an independent director on the board of HDFC Limited and Havels India Limited. Over the last 8 years, he has devoted significant time to philanthropic activities, which he believes are crucial for shaping society. He personally oversees initiatives in education by touching the lives of more than 10,000 students in rural Gujarat. He focuses on infant and women's health by working with more than 800 health workers in 2 districts of Gujarat, and is also instrumental in skilling sports professionals by providing coaching and support services to physical education teachers for high performance. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon, our chief guest, our director who's with us on dais, a board of governors member who's with us, faculty members, teaching and non-teaching staff. COVID has changed a lot of things, and that's what has happened as far as events like this are concerned. These are important landmarks in the life of an organization. And it's important to go back once in a while and remember and recount the people who were involved when we started on this journey. Some of you only see this beautiful campus that we have today. We started somewhere else really small, but there were a set of people, committed leaders who gave a lot of effort to help us reach where we have reached today. More importantly, there are many who are not with us today, who may have moved on also, but we remember those also because I think they have played an important role as far as this journey is concerned. More importantly, it's all of you who have to take this forward. It's all of you with all of us here as a team who have to have this sense of gratitude and a commitment to ensure that we take this organization, take this institute to the next level. So with that, I extend a warm welcome to our chief guest. It's a very exciting story of the organization he's with and a journey of 30 years as a professional. So there is a lot to learn from him, a lot to inspire from him and his organization. So I look forward to that. So with that, again, I just want to thank all of you for being here and congratulate all of you for one more year and one more year of commitment going ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
We now move to another special part of the afternoon, Last year, the students of IIM Trichy engaged with its Make a Difference program with enthusiasm and zeal. The main objective of the MAD is to sensitize our students about the social issues in our society, and the best projects are awarded every year. For the work and commitment put into this project, the institution is proud to present its students with certificates of appreciation. I invite Professor V. Gopal, Senior Faculty Member of IIM Trichy, to please say a few words. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Respected Chief Guest, Chairman of the Board, Mr. Dani, Director, members of the board, colleagues, friends, and students. This Make a Difference project started with the vision to produce socially responsible managers and who would contribute to the immediate community. I mean, that is how we started. That time we were small. We were about 2 section, 3 section, 180 people. Then we went through the next avatar. Along with COVID, we aligned this with the Unnat Bharat Abhigyan project of Government of India. Part of the project was to adapt 5 villages, which we did. But then COVID hit. And last year, given the size of the batch, we had about 50 groups. I mean, year after year, 50 groups landing up on 5 villages. That would have been catastrophic. It should have been worse than COVID. So, imagine 50 groups each year landing up in 5 years, 5 villages each year. So, and given the diversity, we did have, partly language issues because the villages. So, last year, the MAT committee decided that we would go thematic. And it also kind of matched with our belief that social development need not be philanthropic, it can be entrepreneurial. So our theme was social entrepreneurship, and we had 49 groups doing projects. It could be a thematic project, it could be a new project, or it could be some kind of an appreciation study in one of the businesses which was a social enterprise. And then these projects were evaluated by MAT committee as well as the team of alumni online. And we had very interesting projects starting from, you would see the 3 projects which are being awarded. Usually we give to 1 or 2 groups only, but the alumni team which evaluated them very strongly recommended at least these 3 groups should be given. It was a very close fight, and I'm happy to invite all the members of the groups which are going to be awarded certificate of appreciation to receive their certificates. I'll just call out the names and our chief guest would be awarding them. The first project was from supporting and educating locals on converting water hyacinth weed into money. This was a project in Kerala, and the members are Anvesha, Anusha, Krishna Teja, Deepanvita, Manohar Saikiran, Shilpa. We'll finish. The next group's topic was transgender upskilling and career readiness. So this was by Akash Sharma. Ankit Raj. Tracy. Tarun. The third group which gets a certificate is this was a group which did their project with a company which was incubated by IIT Madras. This is on battery operated wheelchair. This is Anvesha. These are the members. Huh? Yes, yes, yes. Kalpana. Pratik. Pratik Gupta. Rakesh. Shahim. You have done. The photo you have done. You have done.
Thank you, sir. We request the dignitaries and Professor V. Gopal to be please joined by the students for a group picture. If you would.
Thank you, everyone. Employee recognition is all about acknowledging the hard work and accomplishments of the individuals. It's about creating an emotional connection. And here, we proudly commemorate the dedication of the faculty and staff members on completing 10 years of service at our institute. We invite our chairman for felicitation. I'm also honored to be calling upon the following members of faculty and staff. Professor Suresh Paul Antony, Professor Manikandan KS, Mr. A.M. Kandamaran, Ms. B. Chandramati, Mr. A. Kumarasamy, Mr. S. Sivaraj, Ms. M. Shruti, Mr. Kulanda Yesu, Ms. Devi, Mr. Vincent, Mr. Kadari Santosh Kumar, Mr. Pondraj, Mr. Sanjit. Yes. So thank you so much, everyone. I request for the group to please gather for a group picture.
No, sorry. I think 10 years is a short time, 11 years, whatever way you count in the life of an organization. But the first 10 years are important. And these are the people who have served. So can we give them a standing ovation, please?
A hearty congratulations once again to the faculty and staff members. We now move on to inviting our chief guest for the day, Shri K. Vinayagamurthy, to please address the gathering. And it is my honor to be introducing him to the attendees on this occasion. Mr. Vinayagamurthy holds a B.Tech from Anna University and an MBA specializing in operations research from Indira Gandhi National Open University. A seasoned expert, he holds in his arsenal rich experience in the cement industry as Chief Manager and Product Manager in India Cements Limited and Ras Al Khaimah Cements Limited, respectively. He has also presented papers across prominent institutions such as NCCBM, FICCI, CII, and AIMA. We are honored to have you with us, sir. You may have the floor, please.
Yeah. Respected Chairman, Director, faculty members, staff, and my dear students. Good afternoon to all of you. Thank you so much, right? So I'm really very happy to be here. And we started the way in which we started, the way in which the commitment for the time, and he was just literally running, our director, sir, we have committed for 11:30 and we have to start. That is the kind of spirit and the energy level which I am seeing right from your director. And also I'm able to see there's so much of energy amongst you. Great congratulations to all of you, to you and the entire students here. And we started the function with the Divine Lamp. But to be very frank, the faculties, they are the Divine Lamp who has already enlightened the entire students. And you are the, let us give a good clap to them. So good that you are not asked me permission, but when our director asked for, when he gave a punch dialogue, you got the permission before clapping. At least now you have the liberty to clap. Good. And you are the Divine Lamp who is going to enlighten the entire society and for that matter, entire India. Great congratulations to you also. No, I am not saying just for the sake of the words, really. The kind of energy level that you have, and also the quality of education that you are getting here, and also the exposure that you are getting. Definitely, it is going to be useful for your entire life, and that is going to be useful for the entire India. Right? And I was just going through the some of the facts about IIM India. It is now just crossing the 1 decade, and it's not. But by this time itself, I am able to see so much amount of, it is able to attract so many corporate companies, so many consultants, and so many firms like so many banks like ICICI, Axis Bank, and Reliance, whatever, Ultratech, even in cement sector, and whatever, and in terms of software, I have seen so many names like Cognizant and Infotech, so on and so forth. So that shows the level of commitment that you have, the level of coaching that you have, the level of capability you have. So definitely this particular IIM, which has evolved in the year of 2011, it is not only a pride for you, it is pride for the entire Trichy and entire the vicinity around here. So thanks. And this is the right occasion where we have to show the gratitude to the founders as clearly mentioned by our director. So gratitude is the real punch word or keyword that he was mentioning, and it's really means it. Because last month only we also from Dalmia Cement, we celebrated our Founders Day. Mr. Jayadayal Dalmia's Founders Day, right? He was the one man who could just able to visualize. He's the visionary who is he was able to visualize the organization here in Dalmiapuram. So now that one vision, one foundation has given a life for more than 3,000 families direct and more than 5,000 families indirect. Not only for 1 year, it is for the last 83 years, right? So one man or one foundation can, the right foundation at the right place with the right vision can change the entire life of the people in and around you. So there were only one person, but I am able to see here more than 200, 250 persons. You are equally competent, equally trained, more qualified. So definitely you can make the changes much more than what we expect. And I am fully confident on it. I'm able to visualize it also. And similarly, today, I'm really very happy to be here because normally I have given paper in the forums. Normally cement, I'm basically a cement man, no? Normally I don't mind in talking with the forums and other thing in mainly on cement. But when I'm seeing the professors, normally in the classroom also, I don't talk much. I never talked also. Now this is the opportunity, and it is for him. He has to listen now because there is no other option. So it's an opportunity for me to talk, and it's I'm really blessed and keeping myself really excited for this occasion. And just to share, when I was called by our director, he just asked me, "Sir, you have to come as a chief guest." I said, I have not gone to such kind of institution and other things. So, and I may not be a good orator also. So like that, I was trying to manage. But I know he is managing so many people. He simply managed, "Sir, you are so humble, please come when you are coming." So to that extent, he did not even, normally in the WhatsApp only he typed. I did not even see the typing also. He was instant and he could manage. Now I understand how he is able to manage well all of you. And that is why this institution is at this stage. Let us give a good clap to him and for the entire institution. Okay, just I will just share some of my experience and whatever I have learned in the last 30. I joined in the year 1992 in Dalmia Cements after my graduation in Anna University and also in chemical engineer, right? So from that, what I am the key learnings which I got is that, see, up to +2, you have the foundation. Here you are getting the right inputs, right? Right inputs, right knowledge, everything. This is up to your educational background. Once you get into the corporates or any your own firm, startups, then there comes the question of application. So that knowledge may be plenty, but how you apply, have you, whatever the learnings you have got, how you are applying, how you are able to put them into practice, that is more important. That is going to fetch a lot. Okay, a simple basic can yield crores and crores. You would have seen a small innovative idea can lead the entire world in a different way, right? So the point is, whatever you have learned, this is not the end. This is just a starting. And whatever you have learned, how you are going to implement and how you are going to convert into output, that is going to be useful for you and for the society. Okay, that is what is very key. Just to And similarly, that is on the second portion, how you are implementing. And third, of course, your life, personal life and your commitment and your character. That is key. So even though you may be a good, knowledgeable person and you are a good executor, you may be a good leader. But at the end of the day, unless otherwise you are not a human being, then everything goes in vain. That's what our director was mentioning very clearly, right? And he was mentioning so much on Bhagavad Gita, which I am not much aware, but I know the some basics. In Bhagavad Gita also it says, do your best, leave the rest. That means, it does not mean that when you do the best, nothing will come. When you do the right thing at right time, at right intent and right way and right manner, definitely you need not wait for the outcome. It has to come. It has to come. So just leave it. It will come on its own way. That's what he was also mentioning. So coming to the experience, whatever I was having in Dalmia Cements, like I was just mentioning, you need to manage. See, as far as the basic engineering and also the basic education, that gives you the baseline. But when you go to an industry or a company, then how you manage? Because normally, as up to an engineer level, whatever the outcome depends on your own hard work, your own efficiency, and your own inputs. But when you get into a firm, it's not only the question of your own efficiency, you need to get things done from others. That is more important, right? So it multiples. So more than the technical knowledge, basically the engineers, along with the MBA, give the great outcome. Because once you have the basics and you have the management skills, and the outcome multiplies. And another key factor which we have to look into is the innovation. I'll just put the story. Probably you may be knowing also. Not the it's Kuti story only, right? So one is that you would have seen many of you would have heard this story. When I was this I already shared in some forum also. Doesn't matter. The thing is, what from that story, what we are going to infer, that is more important, right? A flock of birds, when they were trying for food, and suddenly they saw some grains were there, and as soon as they got into it, they got trapped because there was a net, right? And hunter has already laid it. But as soon as we were trying to go out, as soon as he started reaching, they could not flew away because they got trapped. But suddenly the leader, whatever the bird, that said, come on, let us pick a small portion of the net and start trying flying. Okay, then everybody started flapping their wings and they started flying. And they landed in a particular place where the leader directed them, where there was a mouse, right? And he called that mouse, that leader called the mouse, and then in turn all the mice came and they supported, and they were able to remove the nuts and everybody got released. You may be knowing this story, but here, why I am telling this story is here there are so many. I am very much happy to have able to link some of the management lessons here. One is that the leadership, right? Leadership is nothing but taking the direction at the right time. Taking the direction at the right time, and also the innovative way of thinking. These two is very, very critical. Like just linking to this, I have a personal experience in Dalmia Cements. Normally, whenever the kiln, a particular where the clinker is cement is being produced, clinker, hot gas will be available. Whenever the kiln is not running, you have to fire furnace oil to generate heat. That is almost like 4 to 5 times costlier than coal. So that was costing a lot, almost like 7 to 8 crores per annum. So there was an innovative idea came. Whenever the kiln is stopped, we can reverse HAG, so that instead of coal, instead of furnace oil, you can use coal, which is 5 times cheaper. So I'm not getting into the technical details of it. Any innovative idea one small idea will lead to multiple savings, multiple crores of savings. So the leader should have the innovative thinking and the courage to take decision. And similarly, on the other side, helping each other. The entire mice help them. That shows the collaboration, right? These are all I'm able to practically see in our day-to-day life also, day-to-day industrial life also. People will think that we will have a competition between, we have cement sector, we have if you go to Arielu, there are almost like 7 to 8 cement companies are there. We may think that we may be highly competitive, will not talk to each other. No, we used to have a regular discussion with them. Whatever the innovative idea, we used to discuss. Whatever the solutions, we used to get it. So we used to be collaborative. So collaboration can be there among the cement industry also. We used to have once in a year meet. HR, we have a separate meet for HR. We have a separate meet for technical, separate meet for the leaders, unit heads. That shows the importance of collaboration. So the point is that when you come at that stage, definitely collaboration will fetch you a lot. So these are all the learning which I'm personally feeling that will be useful for you. And also, everybody need not go for a corporate. I'm sure some of you will have the desire, fire in you to become an entrepreneur, right? That is more important. That can only give more employment to others, more support to the society. That is also equally very, very important. I was just mentioning, one person is able to employ Mr. Jayadayal, Dalmia, he could not only there are so many Dhirubhai Ampani, there are so many examples which you may be knowing much better than me. So definitely that entrepreneurship that is what the need of the hour. So today our Prime Minister is also talking about Make in India. For that we need the young engineers, young management persons, young leaders, young entrepreneurs like you to take India forward. So for that, you would have also heard one more story of Honda, right? The Honda car company, how it came, right? In the year something like 1937, okay, Mr. Honda, he was simply working as a garage mechanic, right? He was simply a garage mechanic who was tuning the car for making it ready for the race. And he got a fire in him, I want to become an entrepreneur. So he, along with a small group, they started a small company to make the piston rings. And that was supplied to Toyota. And after some time, unfortunately, the Toyota rejected. Initially, they approved. After some time, they rejected the contract. Then he did not leave. Then again, along with his team, work hard. How to make it qualified to get the contract again. So they again came back. After some time, almost like they were the sole supplier. The complete supply was from Mr. Honda's company. But again, one more issue came in 1944 around the US when they put the bombs. Again, this particular company got collapsed. But again, he did not leave. He started another, whatever the amount available with him, again started the company, right? And start manufacturing an engine that got connected with the bicycles, motorized. Then again, you can get into the net and see the detail. Then again, they were able to start another startup company of get into two-wheelers. Then, of course, finally, car market, and it is a good competitor for Toyota itself. That shows when you have the fire in you as an entrepreneur, and you should have the courage also. There may be failures, there may be n number of issues, but at the end of the day, when you have the commitment and you have the courage and you have the determination, definitely you will win it. You have to win. There is no other option. That's what I was telling. Do your best. Automatically, success has to follow. There is no second thought in it. So, as a student, definitely we have a lot of responsibility also. For that, basically, as a person. So now we are talking about the industrial life, what is required. Then on personal front, I was telling the third one, the personal front. On the personal front, definitely self-discipline is very, very important. Because we have seen so many good groups because of a lapse of discipline from a single person. How the founder is able to create. There are cases where some of the bigger groups, because of the indiscipline of certain persons, got collapsed, right? So discipline is very, very important, and especially self-discipline. You would have seen so many, I don't want to name the cases. The discipline is very, very critical, and especially self-discipline. Self-discipline can be good in front of others, in front of good, but the real discipline in front is that when nobody is there, how you behave, how you maintain your character. That is more important, right? People will look good, will act good in front of people, in front of meeting, in front of cameras, right? What you do in the absence of everyone, that shows your character. That will become an inbuilt quality of a person. So that is very, very important. So I don't want to take much time on it. The point is, have the good discipline, good vision. When you become a visionary leader, definitely you will be able to change many lives, and you should have the vision. Suppose, for example, if the vision is for, and you have to have the timeline. If the vision is for only 1 year, put some flowers. If the vision is for 10 years, you are planning, put some trees. But when the vision is for the entire life, you have to cultivate the people. They can only give the eternity, and that they only can give the sustainability of the society. So develop the people. Once you got developed, then please support the society. Now, of course, for the as per the legal requirement, corporate CSR, you must have heard, every corporate should spend some 2%. That is on legal front. Apart from legal, also from personal side, whatever the best you can do, whoever is able to coming in your life, 1%, 10%, and around the, if like me, I have an opportunity to support the entire 10, 15 villages. So whenever you have an opportunity, whenever you have an chance, please support others so that you yourself will get satisfied and you will be happy. At the end of the day, happiness is very crucial and very important. So just to conclude, have the big dreams, work hard and make it reality, stay focused, and I'm sure this IIM is going to be the best IIM in the entire India, and wish you all the best. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir. We truly appreciate all of the insights you've shared with us. We request the chairman to please present a memento to Sri Vinayagamurthy as a token of our appreciation.
So as we approach the end of the event, we would like to express our earnest gratitude towards our dignitaries. Our sincere thanks are in order for Sri Vinayagamurthy, our chief guest, Mr. Jalaj Dani, Chairman Board of Governors, IIM Trichy, and our beloved Dr. Pawan Kumar Singh, Director, Indian Institute of Management, Tiruchirappalli, for taking time off your busy schedule to grace us with your presence today. We would be seriously failing in our duty if we didn't thank you for the valuable time and wisdom you shared with us today. We would also like to thank the faculty, staff, and students for their enthusiasm, patience, and spirit for the duration of the event. With this, we have arrived at the end of the function. I request everyone to stand up for the national anthem.
Jana Gana Mana Adhinayaka Jaya Mahaprata Bhagya Vidhata Jaya Sindhu Jaya Atma Praveda Uttara Vindya Himachala Yamuna Uchala Jala Tava Shubha Jage Shubha Ashisha Mage Jaya Jaya Ho, Jaya Ho, Jaya 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 Ho.
Thank you, everyone. We'll break for lunch now.